My name is Rachel. I'm 32 years old. 3 years ago, I made a decision that destroyed my life savings. I didn't lose my money in a robbery. I gave it away willingly. At the time, I thought I was investing in my future. I thought I was being smart. But I was wrong. One conversation, one friend's success story, and I handed over $20,000. The money I had saved for 5 years. My wedding fund, my house down payment, my security. Gone. With this is the story of how I lost everything. I worked as a teacher in a public school for 6 years. The job was stable. I had a decent salary. My students were wonderful. My colleagues were supportive. But I wasn't wealthy. I lived paycheck to paycheck. Every month, I saved $300. It took me 5 years to save $20,000. 5 years of saying no to vacations, no to new clothes, no to restaurants. I was saving for 2 things, a wedding and a down payment on a small house. We talked about getting married, buying a house, building a life together. That $20,000 was our start, our foundation, our future. Then everything changed. One Saturday afternoon, I met my college friend Lisa for coffee. I hadn't seen her in 2 years. When she walked in, I barely recognized her. She was wearing an expensive designer coat and carrying a luxury handbag. She looked wealthy. "Rachel," she said with a huge smile. "You look great." I looked at my old jacket and suddenly felt embarrassed. "Lisa, you look amazing. What happened?" She laughed. "I made some smart investments. My life completely changed." We sat down, and she pulled out her phone. She showed me photos of her new apartment. Downtown, floor-to-ceiling windows, beautiful furniture. Her new car, a luxury brand I had only seen in magazines. Vacation photos. Bali, Paris, Italy. I felt something in my chest. Not quite jealousy, but close. "How did you afford all this?" I asked. She leaned forward. "Cryptocurrency." She told me she invested $8,000 2 years ago, and now it was worth $200,000. I couldn't believe it. She said everyone she knew was making money. Cousins, cow workers, regular people. "This is the opportunity of our lifetime," she said. "If you don't get in now, you'll regret it forever." That night, I couldn't sleep. What if this was my chance? Mark was sleeping beside me. I thought about telling him, but I knew what he would say. He was careful with money, conservative. He would want to research for months. By then, the opportunity might be gone. I decided to invest $10,000 and keep $10,000 and keep $10,000 safe. But when I told Lisa, she encouraged me to invest more. "Put in $15,000, she said. "You'll have at least $18,000 in 6 months. Probably more. Risky, but logical." After a week of thinking, I did it. I created an account on the platform. The website looked professional. Clean design. Testimonials. Growth charts. My hand hovered over the transfer button. $15,000. 3 years of saving. I clicked. At first, nothing happened. Then after 2 weeks, my balance showed $15,240. By the end of the first month, it was $15,800. Month 2, $16,900. Month 3, $18,200. I had made $3,200. Just by waiting, I felt brilliant. I told Mark vaguely that I made a good investment. He smiled and said he was proud of me. I felt powerful. Then month 4 arrived. I logged in. Balance: $11,200. I refreshed the page. Still $11,200. I had lost $7,000. In 1 week, Lisa told me to relax. Markets dip, she said. Don't panic. But the balance kept falling. $9,800, $7,100, $4,200. Then the website disappeared. Customer service didn't respond. The platform was gone. My money was gone. That night, I told Mark everything. He was quiet. You invested our wedding fund without telling me? I cried. I thought I was helping us. I thought I was being smart. But I had broken trust. We reported the scam to the police. They told me thousands of people had been scammed. The platform was fake. The profits were fake. The numbers were fake. My $15,000 was gone forever. Lisa eventually admitted she lost $40,000. Her apartment was rented. Her car was leased. Her vacations were paid with credit cards. Everything I envied was an illusion. The next 6 months were the hardest of my life. I felt ashamed. I worked extra tutoring hours, evenings, weekends. 1 year later, I had saved $5,000. It felt small, but it was honest. Mark and I went to counseling. Slowly, we rebuilt trust. 2 years later, we had a small wedding. Just family. Nothing fancy. But it was real, and it was ours. We still haven't bought a house. We're saving again. Together, this time. Every decision is shared, no secrets. 3 years later, I have learned powerful lessons. If something sounds too good to be true, it is. Guaranteed returns do not exist. High reward always means high risk. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Security is more valuable than opportunity. Trust is more important than money. Patience is stronger than greed. I am not wealthy, but we are rebuilding. Slowly, honestly, together, and that is worth more than any investment return. If you are tempted by easy money, remember my story. Real success takes time, and real success lasts.